Okay, welcome everyone to some more Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. Today is going to be probably a shorter video because if you guys watched my videos for maybe like the last 4 weeks, I think, you'll know that, oh, what are we doing again? I forgot. Sorry, I haven't played this game since Sunday or Saturday, so it's been a little while. What are we doing? Uh, holy crap, how do I play this game? What? Oh, okay. Yeah, if you do know, if you've watched my videos basically, you'll know that, I have quite a problem with Sundays because, oh sorry, with Mondays because of how late I have to get home, and it's also just a general pain in the rear. Um, like I'm pretty exhausted. I got a lot of stuff to do this week. Um, Unfortunately, the videos might have to be a bit shorter this time because I just don't have any time this week, and it might be a bit stressful next week as well. Like I've got a lot of stuff to do, and it's just one of those crunch periods where I'm like running really low on time. I'll try to upload 7 videos, but if I can't, I can't. Like honestly, I will probably suffer for it if I'll probably like most likely I will be suffering. Oh my god, is that a Grand Grimoire? Holy shit, that's good. Food. That's pretty good, but we don't really need food right now. Okay, more food. Alright, so what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy the Grand Grimoire, and then, because that's like our late game book, and then if I can buy any more food from here, that'd be nice. Buy a ration and a royal jelly. That's pretty good. Alright, that's optimal usage. Yeah, so I will be a little bit stuck for time the next couple of days, and just in general for the next week or so. So you might not see me one day, but like I said, I'll do my absolute best to try to get things uh, in control. But it's not a guarantee because obviously I got stuff that has to be done. But I'll see. Side news: I did actually check out my mic again because I felt like it was a bit too quiet on Sunday, and I actually increased the volume. I'm talking a little bit quietly today because look, my head hurts really bad, and I just don't really want to talk too loud. But you know, I'll get over it. So yeah, I'm pretty much just like stomping this place with hydras and stuff. The stuff of energy means that I can cast whatever summoning spell I want for free, basically. It's really nice. As you can see, Monstrous Menagerie as a level 7 spell is really strong. Is it stronger than Hydra form? Probably yes, depending on which kind of Monstrous Menagerie dude you get. But on average, the Hydras are quite strong in themselves. So I don't think it's like, oh, it's definitely better. It's just good. I think for the interests of this character, I probably don't need this troll leather armor right now. Scroll of Acclimat. Alright, so what would we get? We would get either food or armor. I think armor is really good. I can get a shield like so. That'd be really useful for me. Protection shield is really good as well. I only need to have 9 skill levels in this to get it actually functional, I believe, which is really nice. But this does make my stuff unusable for now, so I need to actually turn it off and keep it off for some amount of time. Probably by the time I finish this rune area, I'll be satisfied with the amount of dodging I have. Right now, I have like pretty much no defense, which is really sad. Even with 8 dodge, I'm still not really that high up. Also have no up poise, which is a bit of an issue. But as you can see here, just a assorted number of allies is enough to kill most enemies in the game, which is really good. And the Hydras, having all these level 7 spells be pretty much free, means that I should be spamming them as much as I can. In fact, I'm actually going to switch the Monstrous Menagerie to Shift ZD. What the hell? What's that? Glowing Spike Club. You never see that. Holy shit, that's plus 10. I mean, it's not worth it at all because, first of all, it's a -1 and it costs 24 skill levels. So that's really not worth it in any sense. Like I said, very disappointing that like that kind of thing is just not an option anymore. Like there is no such thing as a mid-game switch to maces on this character. Like there's no such thing. It just doesn't work because the character is just so shit at being maces and flails. So like if you find a nice giant spike club, it's just usually not even worth it to consider it. Alright, spamming Monstrous Menagerie because for 7 mana I am getting the same value as a Hydra, but Hydras tend to be a bit squishier and less utility, I guess. When I say utility, I mean like more damage utility. Like, for example, manticores will shoot the barb thing. The lindworms are ranged, the sphinxes do stuff, and the harpies will just be generally faster than enemies. So even though the Hydra is like usually stronger in terms of raw damage output, the Menagerie tends to be more powerful in general. I would say they have like different uses, but I wouldn't say that like one is better than the other, I guess, if that makes sense. Though if I had to pick, I would probably say the Menagerie is better. Which is a shame, because I do love Menagerie, I do love Hydra form. From this, I want to eventually get Summon Horrible Things, I think. Everything else is pretty much garbage. We'll pick up the Grand Grimoire, and we'll pick up the Short Sword of Electrocution, drop the Rapier of Venom. Probably don't really need the summoning stuff either. Alright. So the good thing about electric damage, kind of, is that you can sort of avoid it with summons. You don't have to actually fight enemies with summons. Like, be in, like, danger zone, in the danger zone with summons. I can just kind of, like, stand back, let my summons do the work, keep walking back. And as you can see, it's quite effective. I'm gonna pull upstairs. Alright, we are minus cast right now. Okay, I need to teleport. That's quite unlucky that we got backspawned so hard there. That's alright. Alright, just Menagerie and Hydras. I'm kind of worried about the fact that our mana is just not working so well right now. It's a bit depressing. Alright, here we go. So like right now our character is like pretty garbage, but our summons are really good. The Hydra, like our defenses are crap, our offense is like pretty much only related to summons. Our EXP will be lower because we're using summons. Just slightly, but still. It'll be a non-insignificant amount of EXP loss at some point. That's only after like really long-term use. The main reason why I'm losing the XP now is because I'm not fighting at all. Like I'm literally just letting my guys do work because they're a lot stronger than me. Jesus Christ, what was that noise? Okay, potency mutation. Just gonna ID them. So I need to like basically avoid those enemies like the plague. Even though I have 167 HP, that's really nothing towards a that's really nothing towards an electric damage enemy. They do like upwards of 200 damage in 10 turns. Like it's not even close. It's kind of sad that's the case. And having to fight over 10 turns is not actually unrealistic for this character. I don't know why I keep speaking double negatives, but I am. Yeah, like this character might take 10 turns to kill an enemy. It just depends on how good the summons are deciding to be. If they're deciding to be assholes, then I just can't do anything about it. But if they're being good, I can usually kill stuff in like 2 seconds. This is pretty bad. I'm gonna pull upstairs. Okay, wow, that was a lot of damage. Shoot. Thank you. Gonna go down a different set of stairs, I guess. So it looks like we can only cast like 4 of these monstrous menageries, which is fine because we can only have 3. But basically means that we can't have 3 hydras and 3 monstrous menageries at the same time, which is kind of sad, but whatever. Alright, the Guardian Serpent is going to fuck me. Yeah, as I said it, he fucked me. Jesus Christ, that really sucks. We need to try to like kill it before it realizes that we're there. Or we need to thin the numbers out enough that we don't get destroyed by RNG. Or by the surround, sorry. Alright. Just pull away from that thing. I don't want the warden the Guardian Serpent seeing me, pretty much. If I can avoid that completely, that'd be really good. I'm just gonna pull away. Just keep summoning stuff. There we go, nice. I'm actually gonna probably train a tiny bit of invocations quite soon. Just because it's nice and easy. I'm actually gonna turn fighting off for a second, just train a bit of invo. I wanna have Sifmina's mana channel like at least functional. This really sucks for us. Oh fuck me. Don't. God damn it. Like this is just so frustrating. I don't want to skip the floor in case I get destroyed. Also because the 2 downstairs are like right there. So I can't actually do anything about this. Alright, how about if I just like summon fluff enemies? Nah, it's probably not a good idea. Just a waste of my mana. I guess I'll do it here. Like, I have to very slowly and methodically do this, otherwise I'm just gonna get killed by the fucking surrounds. Because they're just destroying me in open air. God, my strategy is literally just, please try not to get seen. What a sad strategy. Especially an ogre like myself. Whoops. Alright, our channel magic is going down very slowly, I guess. That's fine. That's all we really need. Alright. Jesus Christ, that thing does so much damage. Wow, real fucking mature, dude. Fuck. Why is there just a random dick here? What the fuck? Alright. That's a real mature vault, man. Yeah, yeah. Wow, you really showed me. Holy shit. Why? Why is that a vault? What? Well, this game was like supposed to be a serious game, not a meme game. What would be 7 potions of? What do I have 7 potions of? Flight probably, I'd say. So let's just read it. Cop it. Oh fuck, it's might. What? Okay, that was not expected at all. I just thought it would be might, because that's what you would expect. Oh right, don't I have lightning spire? Yeah. Wait, what? CF. Oh right, I don't have magic. I was like, why is my ZF a bolt spell? I thought summon lightning spire was a goddamn normal spell. They remove it, replace it with lightning bolt, something like that. There we go. God, please stop lagging. All right, there we go. Oh, my head's starting to hurt again. Like, it's not really a headache. It's just a headache because of like the amount of stuff I've been doing today. Just like I've been pretty much glued to my computer screen the whole day, taking notes. Oh, you've got to be shitting me. Oh, please, can I just kill it? Like, if I could just kill it, that'd be really good. Oh, thank God. Like, that was, whew, spicy. Alright, let's go around the corner a bit. Let my menagerie handle the grey guy, whatever his name is. Sharpshooter. I think it is. Shoot him. Yeah. Alright, so Horrible Things is already at 50% fail. That's pretty good. It's pretty much our late game for this character. We don't really go, excuse me, we don't really go any further than Summon Horrible Things, because Dragon's Call is usually not worth it, like most level 8 spells. Or level 9 spells, sorry. Yeah, Stuff of Energy is probably doing some insane work. If you think about how much food I'd be using to cast these spells, like, it's pretty crazy. Summoning spell, yeah, that's fine. Invocations got the channel magic down to 40%. We probably want that down to about, like, maybe, like 15%. We don't really need to get down to like 0% exactly, because it's not going to be used that many times. We only use it for like extended, protracted fights that we really don't want to have issues with in terms of mana. Like right now, I'd probably say that it's a decent time to use it, but I think, yeah, I should use it now, I guess. So as you can see, the mana regen that I'm getting is pretty insane. For like, I got pretty much 32 mana back instantly over like 2 or 3 turns. It's pretty insane. But as you can see, I'm just using it to like kind of avoid fights completely. Instead of having to like teleport out and redo that fight, I just ended up like not having to worry about it. But again, the issue here is Sif Moon's piety has just gone down again. It's pretty odd. Maybe I should like be meleeing stuff. I feel like I don't need to do that, but I don't know. Maybe I need to like tag it for EXP. That's really stupid. Honestly, the EXP system is just really dumb in general. It shouldn't be punishing you for playing summons. Like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, the summon is directly, like, attached to your own will. Why in God's name would it not give you full EXP? Like, and the fact that Sif Moon's piety is, like, not gone up at all, despite me killing, like, hundreds of enemies, really makes me wonder if I'm not even getting the piety for killing him. That's just really stupid if that's the case. That's, like, actually ridiculous. Oh, God. Kill him. Double Hydra, man. Oh, we have so much stuff that's just not ideal. Look at this potion list. Jesus Christ. But as you can see, I'm just ice-shotting stuff in case I actually do need to get EXP. Or in case that actually it works the way I think it works, and I am losing EXP to the summons. I should just like tag him. Isel. Have a solution to Isel, but it's not a great one. It's just shoot him with a lot of summons, pretty much, which is what exactly what I did. What a good strategy. All right, Snake 4. Just gonna monstrous menagerie my way through this, I guess. Like even with the staff of energy, we're almost like half starved the entire time. But that's just because fucking Snake is just really badly made in terms of food. For some goddamn reason, they're just like, oh yeah, you know what's a really good idea? Let's just make everything inedible there. Ugh. Food's a meme anyway. But then like it of course punishes only the specifically already weak mages. So hooray, balance. Book of Power, thanks man, but I really don't need this. Like I really don't. Alright, so I have a reflection right now. What could be better? Mana regen, probably? I think that would actually be better. No. This character has not enough defense as is. I think the protection is probably the best one. Though mana regen is also really nice, of course. Like, I've been liking reflection a lot, but I feel like I'm probably overvaluing it now at this point. Ah, this is just, we're actually fucked here. We're in like a really bad spot. Because they're just gonna shoot me to hell. And drink a heal wounds. Like, this is just stupid. God. Oops, I went the wrong way too. Oh, fuck, Annie's here. God damn it. Alright, he was confused. He could have died in that turn, but he also could have shot me, so let's not do things that get us killed super hard. For no reason, at least. Is there any food left in the dungeon? Okay, there's a bit. Oh, shit. God, like, this is why I absolutely hate the way that Arpoise was, like, removed. Like, the Arpoise chunks no longer, like, they no longer, like, are edible, right? That was, like, a change in, like, 0.15 or some shit like that. The reason why it's annoying is because it punishes, like, characters like this so badly. Like, characters that have to rest and, like, take long, protracted fights and cast high-level spells. Like, we would legitimately be starving right now, at this very one moment. Oh, fuck, don't surround me, you son of a bitch. Oh my fucking god. Alright, fine. Pull away, pull away, pull away. Like, it literally only affects the weak. The strong melees don't give a single shit about the food mechanism. Like, it's not even limiting to them. So it's just like, such a ridiculously, like, unbalanced way to get rid of food. It's just like, you know, food's a meme. You'll have infinity food forever, but that's not true because mages that cast high level spells won't have food forever. It's only relevant for literally them. Like, that's it. Like, holy shit. Mages are, like, already weak as fuck compared to melee. Like, Jesus Christ. They're so finicky for, like, the exact same, if not worse, results. Slower, less efficient. Like, just generally garbage. God damn it. And it's weird, because, like, you might think that, oh, it's just like Demise is like Trog, he hates magicians. Well, no. What I hate is the fact that they're so weak. If they were, I'm actually advocating for a stronger magician, like, a stronger way to play mage that doesn't feel like it's gimmicky and bullshit. Like, if that was possible, then mages would be so much more fun. Like, right now, the way they are, it's just like, look at this. This is so frustrating. I'm at full health. I need to run. I'm basically dead. Like, holy shit. It's so sad. Like, even the principles that I advocate very strongly on my channel, like, oh, you know, mana is your health. Like, that is just a way of, like, having to deal with this thing. Like, it's because in this scenario here, I have to back off and rest to full. Because I don't have a choice. I have an out of mana. I must rest. Even a fight that I won, I have to rest. So you can see my hunger just, like, continuously stacking up. It's like, what's my alternative? Well, my alternative is to just keep going on 0 mana and die. Like, every single fight I play, including the ones I win, are fights I have to rest for. So every single rest costs me like half a ration. And it doesn't help that this is like a rune vault too, so I have to like constantly do this over and over again. Like, and you could say, oh well, you're over extending to the like your mana pool. I'm literally casting hungerless spells. Like, imagine if I had hunger with this shit. This would be undoable, like literally unplayable. It's so insane when you think about it. Like, that is just disgusting. I have almost 30 intelligence as well. Like, this is a character that is casting hungerless spells, and he's running out of food. Like, it just shows that level of like frustration that mages have inherent to the gameplay. I just, like, god damn it. I'm like, killing enemies fine, but then the food is just like frustrating. It's not even like life threatening until the last ration, but it's just like a constant stress that mage players have to go through. Melee will never get this scenario. Like any when I say melee, I mean like full heavily armored, doesn't give a shit, just straight melee god melee. Like not like weird hybrid, weird ass like stabber melee. That's not the different archetype. I'm talking about like heavy plate armor melee. Like, you're not gonna have a problem unless you're fed ass, but fed ass is garbage. Or you're red, but you're not really struggling with the game at all, and you can just kind of skip past stuff if you need to. And you can always just opt to not like bother with the whole undead mechanic until you get enough food, which is what I did for a couple of games. Like, look at this. That fight I won without taking a single hit point of damage. I now have to back off and heal to full. Like, Jesus Christ, why? That is, I guess, the problem with mana in general. Like, imagine a melee character in this situation. I win a fight with no health, just keep moving, right? Here, I'm like, I win a fight, full health, just gotta stay, rest. Another 100 turns for my mana regen. Mana regen is really good for that purpose. Gourmand is also pretty good. It's so sad that Gourmand is actually like one of the better amulets for a mage. It's like, it's not even a good amulet. It doesn't provide any combat utility at all. It only provides you with, oh, this ridiculously annoying mechanic is slightly less ridiculously annoying. Now I just have to spam C everywhere, which I already do, so it doesn't really matter. I don't know. Maybe I'm just annoyed because this gameplay is taking so long. Like, look at this. This is just so sad. I'm still waiting for this fucking thing to run, and because I'm using summons, I'm not leveling up that much either. Oh, this is so good. And I can't eat any of this shit. Like, I literally can't eat any of this. This is so frustrating to have. Not a problem you really want to have with a system. Like, magic is just poorly handled here. This book is garbage, I think. Yeah, yes, it's garbage. Okay. Near starving again. Wow. So we've spent like almost 3 rations. We spent like 5 to 6 rations on this floor. I was gonna say like 3, but then it's actually like 3 plus like 10 different friggin' food stuffs that are small. That's fun. Again, keeping in mind, pure hungerless casting. Every spell costs nothing. If I were to try to do this with a real character, I would just be straight fucked. Like, straight fucked. Like, look at how slowly I have to advance through this. And I'm winning the fights, like, by a landslide. Like, I'm not even taking damage. I'm hungry again. Wow, that's fun. Alright, well, I guess, look, I'll just move with 0 mana, and so now I have to fight this thing with, like, half my summons up. I mean, imagine if that was, like, a huge vault of enemies. I'd just be completely fucked. I have to teleport out. Alright, near starving. Hunger is so much fun. Running out of food. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's just use 3 summons to kill this thing then. We'll try to play like a little bit more. Wait, what happened? Summoning's got to level 16. Oh, I thought something else happened. Summon horrible thing at 28%. I'm just gonna like use these summons left over. Ow. And as you can see, I paid a pretty heavy health price for it. And I still have to rest up, so yay. Alright, I'm gonna get out of snake because I can't eat anything in here and it's actually killing me. Like really quickly. Oh, that anaconda I can eat though. See, that's like the first ration I've had this, the first amount of food that I've had this whole fucking floor. God, and it only, like, I can only eat it till I'm like regular hunger too. Feels good, man. Let's not bother with snake floor, we're gonna starve. Like, that's not a consideration I should have to make. That's just a stupid thing to think about. Food. God, please stop. Like, I don't even know what I'm advocating at this point. Like, I didn't say, I haven't quite said what I want to change. And that's because that's not really like, I'm not asking for, I'm not asking for a specific reform yet. If I have a better idea, I'd think about it. Like, the removal of food definitely has to be done at some point. Like, oh, for fuck's sake. I don't, like, oh, whatever, I'm too tired, I don't give a fuck. Just whatever, fuck off. Like, holy shit, stop talking. Alright, please kill that statue. No, kill the statue. Kill the statue first, thank you. See, like, the sad thing is I actually want to be here in shoals, even though I hate shoals, because I can actually eat shoals. Like, can't eat snake. I can eat shoals. Like, imagine a game where I have to fucking play, though I guess swamp is slightly less bad than snake. Snake is just kind of an exception. Oh fuck, this is pretty bad. Alright, you know what's not bad? Hydras. Yeah, this is pretty disgusting. Okay, that's nice. Like, these menagerie things are really good at killing squishy as hell enemies, like the guys in this exact area. So it's pretty effective. And a lot of them are flying or like other bullshit, so like the harpies are straight up natives to this place, so, and the manticores, I guess. So I'm actually in pretty decent shape. I need to probably back off or something. I'm gonna spend my time summoning beasts. Alright, cool. Gonna create a Hydra here. Okay, we are taking some hefty damage, but I think everything on the screen is on our side now. Alright. Get back spawned, feels good. Like, do you notice how like that thing just like pops up? It doesn't even like give me the courtesy of like pretending it was in a reasonable spot beforehand. It just like appears out of nowhere. It's just like, oh wow. Alright, I guess. Can I eat you? Thank you. Jesus. Like, we got 3 rations left. 3 fucking rations. God damn. Alright, 2 potions of heal wounds. That's really nice for us. Gotta get those harpies killed by my own harpies. I'm pretty much getting into the habit of pressing ZD 3 times now to create the maximum amount of summons. I think that it's like a bit bad. Like, it's not really good form to like press to go below the summon limit. Like, I know you could be like, but it saves your mana, so you don't have to waste your hunger. But that's like a really weird way of getting around the problem. It's like saying like, imagine if like each swing took like massive hunger out of you, right? But the worse the weapon is, your swings get less and less hunger intensive. So like, you're gonna walk around with a fucking Minotaur, swinging your broad axe because your executioner axe makes you too hungry. Like it's that kind of like random, like wrong-ish logic that really like would happen if I were to say, oh, just use less of my spells. It's the same thing. Like, mages have that problem. I don't know. It's just, I mean, Hydras are cool. Like, Menagerie Warden is cool. It's a good spell. But this is more just like to be talking about mages in general. Like, even especially the Conjurers too. Like, the Conjurers are like really bad with this. You're always like starving. Your spells always make so much noise. It's just like, oh god. +2 Ring of Protection is pretty decent. The Amulet of Regeneration is decent. You don't really need anything else, but we don't really have a lot of money, so we're just gonna stay away from that stuff. Gonna go ahead and enchant my cloak and my robe. No, we won't enchant the robe. just the cloak, because I feel like I'm gonna eventually switch out of that, and I'd rather just hold on to my stuff. Where are my identifiers? Identify. Wow, we really have no identifiers. Like, we have not ID'd a single potion. Like, Jesus Christ. We have nothing here. Absolutely nothing. Alright, there's a book. Oh wait, there's a shop here, sorry. Nothing of actual value here. Not that I can see anyway. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. Alright, nice. Like, at least here, the ratio of stuff you can eat to stuff you can't eat is, like, decent, so I can actually, like, kind of hold my own, but... Oh god, I'm lagging now. Hello? Hello? Oh shit, it's already been 30 minutes. You know what, I'm gonna end the video here. Just cause I gotta get back to work, like, seriously. I can't, oh god, I'm so tired. Fuck. Like, there's just too much stuff. I'm, like, both really tired and, like, really, like, just not wanting to do work and, oh god. It's like, I'm stressed, wait, is that Polyphemus? Oh, no, that's just regular Cyclops. It's just like, I'm stressed out, but I'm also, like, really lazy, and I'm also really tired. It's just like, it does not make for a good time. Scrolls of Blinking are really worthwhile, and I have nothing else really that I care for. Let's just get Scroll of ID on these potions. Potions of Flight, okay. Not really that good, but whatever. Like, I apologize that today was a rant about mages, but I think that's a problem that, like, really isn't talked about too much. Like, and I do talk about it sometimes, but like I haven't really gone as in depth as today. So hopefully this serves as like a pretty good reference point. I mean, if you guys don't agree with me, then that's perfectly fine. We can talk it out in the comments. I probably won't be going on like long ass tirades this time around. I'll probably just address you in the next video, if you do make a good point. Just because I don't know, I feel like it's a good discussion to have. Like, I think the magic system in this game is kind of flawed. Oh god, please. I don't have enough stuff to like kill this thing. Fuck. Yeah. No, don't disrobe. What are you doing, idiot? Wait, the Crown of Deprovia doesn't give me hunger anymore, does it? No. Okay, I think it used to, or something like that. So, it was pretty bad back in the day. Well, like, it was alright, but it, like, kind of made you a bit scared sometimes. Oh god, I have so much stuff in my inventory. Let's get rid of the Ring of Ice. Why is there a Book of Changes in my inventory? I don't need that shit. Get that out of here. Pick the Grand Grimoire up. Actually, no, you know what? We'll just get rid of Dazzling Spray. Fuck Dazzling Spray. We haven't used it at all. So we can pick up Summon Horrible Things. We'll be using that when we have time. No, you know what? I'll put it on ZB. Like, I need to cast that thing. I'll show you what it does later, but basically it's useful later on, not right now. Anyway, I'm going to stop recording. I'm going to pass out. I'm so tired. Thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you all tomorrow.